but maybe that not y'all know, but the one besides Keith that I always talk about, and every time I see him, I tell him thank you. Because it wasn't like we was enemies or what, we didn't hang out together. Was 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis Jackson.
Wow.
Y'all, what is going on with Remy Ma, Papoose, and Clarissa Shields?
This is people that are looking on separation between their hardships or their the things that they got going on that would be issues, and what are celebrities' issues.
Y'all wanna know what really gets on my nerves, that grinds my gears. Grinds them so bad. Is that when y'all think I give it, listen to me. I do not give a
Fifth has done it again. He waded right into the drama between Remy Ma, Clarissa Shields, and Papoose, and he's got everyone talking. You know, 50 Cent loves a good show, and this time he poured gasoline on a fire that was already burning. It all kicked off when 50 posted on Instagram, warning Clarissa not to take her online fight with Remy into the real world. He wrote something like, "Don't step to her in person. She'll knock you out." He even reminded everyone of Remy's 2007 incident, implying she still packs a punch. It was classic 50 can't resist a rib. Remy, of course, wasn't having it. She jumped on her story and shared private messages between Papoose and Clarissa. From what she posted, it sounded like Papoose had been calling Clarissa late at night, while supposedly married to Remy, asking if she'd made it home safely. Remy captioned the screenshots. "My man fell asleep on the phone with Clarissa in my house. She's a world champion boxer, but when she heard my voice, she hung up." She put Clarissa on full blast. Clarissa didn't stay quiet. She fired back, asking Remy, "How can you be mad at a man with a daughter when you're messing with a married man yourself?" She also pointed out that if Papoose was cheating on Remy, why was Remy still tagging him in her posts? And she threw in a sharp line. "I'm not the only one, so why are you calling me out?" Remy then doubled down. She insisted she's been loyal, one man, one husband, and that Papoose has been dragging out divorce talks for months. She added, "He'll never buy you anything because he thinks he's the prize. I'm the one who holds down the bag." She even teased that Clarissa looked stupid for jumping into this mess. At that point, Papoose stepped forward with his own statement. He said Remy was upset because he'd finally moved on, and he'd asked for a divorce again and again. He painted himself as the victim of Remy's twisting of the truth. Then Remy fired back with allegations of her own. She claimed Papoose had threatened to call the cops on her and had even gotten physical in the past. She said she had audio receipts to prove it. Just when everyone thought this triangle couldn't get any more tangled, Papoose went on Instagram to accuse Remy of cheating herself, insisting that he's been trying to end the marriage for months. And there it was. Suddenly, each of the three felt justified in dumping dirt on the other two. Through all of this, 50 kept dropping comments like an announcer at a boxing match, egging them on. He knew exactly what he was doing, stirring the pot, getting reactions, and keeping his own name in the headlines. Fans have been glued to their screens, debating who's in the wrong. Some cheer for Remy, saying no one disrespects her like that. Others defend Clarissa, praising her for calling out Papoose's late-night calls. A few rally behind Papoose, claiming Remy dragged him through the mud before letting him go. In the end, it's clear this isn't just a simple feud. It's a full-blown war of words, betrayal, and social media receipts. And thanks to 50 Cent's interference, the fire isn't dying down anytime soon. Each new post, each fresh accusation, keeps the drama alive. Will Remy and Papoose finalize their divorce? Will Clarissa distance herself from both of them? Or will 50 keep playing matchmaker, pressing for a knockout blow? No one knows. But one thing's certain, when hip-hop's heavyweight names clash, there's no calling it off until someone hits the mat.
Y'all, what is going on with Remy Ma, Papoose, and Clarissa Shields? Like, I woke up this morning and I saw that Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields are going back and forth on Instagram. And then I guess Remy Ma caught Papoose and Clarissa on the phone falling asleep together and stuff like that.
Papoose didn't stop at divorce drama. He went all out and accused Remy of getting too close to battle rapper Eazy The Block Captain last Christmas. He called her a narcissist and made it clear he wasn't staying silent anymore. In his post, he wrote, I was at home with our daughter for Christmas, and this is where Remy was, tagging a photo of her with Eazy. Then he dropped the bomb. She even begged me to lie and cover up when I knocked Eazy out. She wanted to hush it up. He went on. I still have her messages asking me to deny the knockout, but who cares? He never threw a single punch back. Imagine how that must feel. His partner, the woman he stood by through her darkest days, asking him to lie about violence she helped create. Remember, Papoose held it down when Remy served her time. He looked after their son, visited her regularly, and proved what loyalty really means. Now, after everything he did to support her, she's turned around and treated him like a fool. For Papoose, this betrayal stings deeper than any public breakup, because it cuts right to the heart of trust.
To spread that, Remy was dealing with a battle rapper named Eazy The Block Captain. And at one of the events, because she has this battle rap league, Chrome 23, and she hosts these rap battles. And at one of the rap battles, allegedly she was hugged up with battle rapper Eazy Block the Captain.
50 Cent has stirred up a whole new fire between Remy Ma, Clarissa Shields, and Papoose. And he's doing it just for the fun of it. You know 50 loves to fan the flames, and this time he pointed straight at Clarissa, warning her not to take her online feud with Remy into a real fight. He posted on Instagram, "Don't step up to her in person, she'll knock you out," referencing Remy's past legal troubles. Classic 50, he never misses a chance to remind people of history. Remy, of course, didn't back down. She shared private messages supposedly between Papoose and Clarissa, exposing late-night calls where Papoose checked on Clarissa's safety instead of speaking with his wife. In her caption, Remy wrote, "My husband fell asleep chatting with her in my house. She hung up as soon as she heard my voice." That burned Clarissa, who fired back by pointing out Remy's own
So now we know Remy and Papoose as black love couples. We've been knowing that for years. Pap held Remy down while she served 6 years in prison. She ain't had nothing to worry about because he held everything down from her son to the home and everything. When she came home, everything was cool. After that, things got a little rocky. Last year, rumors started.
Messy history with relationships. "You're tagging me, but you've got issues of your own," she tweeted. Then Remy doubled down, insisting she's always been loyal. "I'm a one-man woman, just like I was a one-husband wife," while Papoose dragged out divorce talks for months. She even teased that he wouldn't buy Clarissa anything since he thinks he owns the bag. Remy ended her rant with, "I'm not even mad. I'm happy. That's why he's upset." Papoose finally spoke up, claiming Remy was bitter because he'd moved on and he'd been asking for a divorce repeatedly. He hinted that Remy had her version of the story twisted. Remy shot back with allegations he'd threatened to call the police on her and behaved violently in private. She claimed to have audio receipts. If you thought that was it, you're wrong. Papoose accused Remy of cozying up to rapper Eazy The Block Captain last Christmas, calling her a narcissist and revealing she begged him to lie about him knocking Eazy out. He reminded fans that he stayed by Remy's side during her 6-year prison stint, caring for their son and proving what loyalty looks like. Meanwhile, Clarissa turned this chaos into a promo. She challenged Remy to a real fight on February 2nd, 2025 in Flint, Michigan, crowning it Clarissa.
Okay, now Remy Ma, she has bailed out of jail. She actually is saying, and I'm gonna tell you the whole story. She was in custody because she allegedly punched Brittany Taylor at the concert that went down for Pretty Lou.
Tell the people who Brittany Taylor is.
Brittany Taylor's from Love and
A
Hip
girl
Hop.
who allegedly got punched.
Shields versus Remy Ma 2. She even plugged her Christmas film during the posts. Only Clarissa could turn a beef into a business move. As all three traded barbs, social media exploded. Some fans rooted for Remy's grit, others cheered Clarissa's boldness, and a few defended Papoose for staying calm. And through it all, 50 Cent watched on, grinning as his comments echoed, "Never test her." This saga isn't slowing down. Will Remy accept Clarissa's fight challenge? Will Papoose drop more damning text messages? Or will 50 simply sit back and enjoy the show he helped create? One thing's certain, in hip-hop, loyalty and drama go hand in hand, and this triangle is far from reaching the final bell.